Hi everybody, welcome back to my garden. Now you're going to hear a lot of noise going on in this video in the background because it is a beautiful November day with temps around 70 degrees, and that is unheard of in southeastern Wisconsin. So I have been watching this wonderful sage plant grow. It's a beautiful plant. And I think this year I'm going to make some sage bundles. That is what we are going to do today. Now, in addition to the sage that I just picked, I also have some lavender here. This is creeping thyme. This is regular thyme. This is rosemary. This is mint. And then I have some cotton twine, cotton string, and some nippers. So I've never done this before. Done a lot of reading on it. We'll see what happens, but basically you gather everything up in a bundle and tie it really tight with the string. So that's what I'm going to do. You're supposed to do the stems with the leaves, and I don't know, nobody was really very specific on whether or not I should take these leaves off. I am going to, and just kind of wrap them around the stems. That's, I think, what I'm going to do. So let's take the bigger leaves off. There were so many differing ways to do this that it was kind of confusing for someone who's never done it before. These ones aren't quite as big. This sage is looking pretty sad. We have not had rain here in a really long time. So it's really looking sad, and we've had some pretty cold nights, but it's done pretty well. So I'm going to take a couple stems like this, and then I'm going to take a bunch of leaves and just kind of wrap them around like this. You see that? And kind of see what I can do. I think I'm going to put the string on the bottom. And then just start wrapping these around. So I'm making these as gifts for a couple of my friends. You know who you are. So act surprised when I give these to you. I think they'll really enjoy having these homemade sage bundles. go. I'm gonna nip this off. See if I can tie it somehow. There we go. Now I'm just gonna trim off the stems. It's not perfect, but it should do the trick. So then you're supposed to hang these, should hang them upside down to dry for a couple weeks. Couple little leaves sticking out here and there, but it should be okay. There we go. Now I'm going to make one with sage and lavender. So I'll put some lavender in here. Another sage. Here's a good one. Let's see if I can make this one work. My hands smell really good. There is that one. So the one with the lavender, you can see the lavender sticking out the top here. So I'm going to make a few more of these and then I'll show you what I end up with. So there you go. I managed to make 7 of them, some longer than others. Some are a mix of different things. So I think they turned out pretty good. I'm happy with them. I'm going to set them in my greenhouse. I'm actually going to hang them. Hang them in my greenhouse and let them dry because it's pretty dry in there. And then I will put them in the house after that so they can continue to dry. So thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Sharon's Home and Garden. If you like what you saw here, don't forget to click on that subscribe button. And until next time, happy gardening, everybody. Bye-bye.